Okay, now the only thing that I season my liver and onions with is a little salt and pepper. That's plenty enough because you've already got onions in there. So the onion's going to give it seasoning too. So there's no sense in putting all kinds of stuff in there with that garlic or any of that stuff. That's a little overkill. Looking good, people. It's gonna be delicious. I just want to show you what I'm talking about with a butterfly cut. A lot of people may not even know what a butterfly cut. That's a butterfly cut. Now you can see in there, see how I cut it down all the way and then I didn't cut it all the way through? See? That's a butterfly cut. Just makes for a bigger looking steak. Looking good, people. We're looking good. Looking good, looking good. Now we're cooking this slow because I want these to be tender. I don't want these to be tougher than hell. Some people think they cook them fast. They cook them in. I don't like them done that way because they're tough. They're not tender, you know. I want these things to chew up nicely. Now I want to show you the onions just to get an idea. See now these onions, see how these are nice and golden now? These onions are plenty well done. Oh, take my word for it. Oh my God, people. Those are so good. Oh my God. You just wouldn't believe it. Telling you, liver and onions. People don't give it the credit they gave. Back in the old days, if you threw your liver away from your animal, they'd have thought you were crazier than a shithouse rat. A lot of the old folks, that was a staple of their meal with liver and onions. When I was young, I used to go to the butcher. I used to tell the butcher, save me the livers. Somebody don't want their liver, save me that liver. And I'd go there and every couple of weeks I'd pick the liver up. Go in the freezer. During the winter, when we couldn't get out and hunt, and we sat running low on meat, we had all that liver in the freezer. We throw that liver in the fry pan. This is what we'd eat back to winter. Okay, I got me a little knife over here. Cut into one of these. And see what it looks like. I can tell you now what it's going to look like. It's going to look like something delicious. I'll take one of these small ones, but thick. So I'm looking for small but thick. I can look into. And I can show you what they look like on the inside. Now remember, this is liver. All right, now liver is something you don't want to eat medium rare. So that right there, see, is medium rare. I don't like eating it medium rare because liver, remember, is one of the filters of the blood system. So I don't want to eat that medium rare. So that's about, not medium rare, it's about medium, almost medium well. I want my liver to be from medium well to well. Oh God, people. Melt in your mouth. Oh God, if you guys could only taste it. Oh my God. Just melt in your mouth. Now the difference is, you cook this too much. Dry it right out. You have it chew. It's just like friggin' rubber. The taste is so good. Now the difference between medium well and well, folks, let me tell you this. It's only a matter of a couple of minutes. So if you leave that on there very much longer, you're going to have dried out meat. But right now it's good. So right now, we're going to call it good. And we're going to move this onto this plate. We ain't going to eat all of it. I'm just moving it on the plate just to get rid of it out of this pan so I can wash the pans and I'm not eating. Now that's going right in there. Now, I told you about these tater wedges, chips, whatever you want to call them that we had. Well, since we got a hot pan, why not take some advantage, right? Take some advantage and warm some of these buggers right up. Look at that, look at that. My God, what a delicious dinner, little lunch, dinner, whatever the hell you want to call it. Now I'm going to have to save some of these for my little daughter because she'll complain and hem and haw if I don't, because she loves these things. So we'll just cook this many and we'll leave this many for my little daughter. Okay, because I don't like eating cold liver. Oh my God, I could have one more. Oh Lord. Oh, still just as tender. But believe it or not, there is a difference from when I ate it the first time until right now. It was at that point where it was ready to start drying out. So like I say, people, when you're doing your liver and onions, overcooked liver is going to be tough. And it's something you're going to stay on top of. It's not something that you can just throw it in the fry pan, come back later, and it's done. No, you're going to stay on top of liver because there's this fine point on liver between done, ready to eat, to dried out, no good. Ay, why the hell did I leave that there? There's probably rice in here. No rice. No rice today. Wow. I have to make some rice later, I guess. Get that out of there. My goodness, that was hot. Now see these, I didn't, now I undercooked these a little bit because I knew I was going to have to warm them up. So when I undercooked these a little, so now you see, now that I'm frying them up, look at how nice and brown, nice and golden they're looking. That's why people, if you know you're going to warm something up, don't cook it to done. Cook it to almost done. So when you warm it up in the pan, you're giving it what it needs, not what overcooked. Why people overcook their food. You know, it's crazy. Why are you overcooking your food? Undercook your food. So when you warm it up, you're not overcooking it, people. Okay, we got our liver in there, but I'm saying it's more than I'm going to eat. But I ain't guaranteeing it. I may end up eating all of it. Because, oh God, if you guys could taste that. Liver and onions, people. If you haven't tried it, try it this way. Fry your onions up, get them golden brown. Throw your liver in on top of it, fry that liver up, flip it over, fry it up. If you're doing it right and you're doing it so it's just getting brown in the middle, don't wait for it to be totally brown because your dried up liver is going to be tougher than an old rawhide boot. but you'll have good tender liver, and the taste will be delicious. A little salt and pepper, that's all you need. Now, my ex-wife used to put soy sauce in it. If you like soy sauce, put soy sauce in there, for all means, by all means. I just like liver and onions. I don't care. I just like liver and onions. All right, so I don't think that's gonna take much longer than that. I think we're good to go on that. So we're gonna turn this off. Like I said, you're only warming it. We ain't cooking it. Now, I don't know why those are in there. And then we're gonna put this little bit of room. Now we're gonna take this, just flop that right in there. Oh, good God, free. All right, you know, I almost just stuck that in there. That would have been very smart a little bit. Now look at that. There you go, folks. Nice, easy lunch. Too hot. Nice, easy lunch, liver and onions and pieces of potato chips. Easy, not a big cost to it. Cheap lunch, not spectacular. I got my onions and I got my liver, so I got my veggie, I got my meat, and I got my potatoes. So there you go, people. Okay, thanks for watching, and y'all take care now. Yeah, cook something different. Don't always eat the same thing. Okay, bye now. Okay, folks, here we go. So we got our. Those are almost crispy, not quite. Now let's see what. That's that coffee warming up. Quiet, you'll eat later. Now there's a little test I like to take. Can I cut it with a fork? Oh yeah, look at that. Cut with a fork. Nice and brown on the inside. Not red. Not pink. Remember, this is liver. Cook it all the way through. And yes, cooks. And yes, it's tender and it's delicious. And these onions in here, these onions are delicious too. You gonna lay down? Okay, good. My food. My food. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? You think you're gonna have liver and onions too? Huh? You want liver and onions too? You want liver and onions, huh? You think so? What? This is liver and onions. This is liver and onions. You don't like onions. Oh my God. Why you always have to eat what I eat? I've been feeding her like this since she was a pup. What? More? You like liver and onions too? Is there anything you don't like that humans like? How come I can't have anything without you? Huh? Onions with her liver. Watch. You ready? What? It's delicious? Watch this. She'll love this. You ready? How's that? That good? That good? Is it good? You silly girl. She's a silly girl, but she's my little girl. She won't let me eat very much of this before she'll start hollering. I get about 2 bites. About 2 bites, she'll start hollering to me. Then I'm not. Maybe she's gonna not bother me as much. You okay? Okay over there? Oh, you want another bite? She loves to eat from a fork. She'll put her teeth just to the back side. She doesn't touch the fork. She'll put her teeth just to the back side like this. And then I pull the fork away and she's got the food. She never touches the fork. Kind of funny. Maybe the metal doesn't feel good against her teeth or something. You want some potato? A potato chip, huh? With a little bit of onion. Just a little bit. Too much onion is going to make your belly upset. Okay, there we go. Thank you, everybody. Okay, everybody, as you know, there's one really important thing after doing a little cooking, and that's the cleanup. So my idea of cleanup is this. Throw everything in the garbage. All of it. Everything. No, I'm just joking. My stove is clean. My garbage is clean. My dishes will be done later. But everything's off the stove. Everything's off the table. You know why I do that? Because if I don't, I used to get my ass chewed. So it became a habit. First it was my father would chew my ass if I did something and didn't clean it up. And then after that it was my mother would chew my ass if I did some cooking and didn't clean up. And then I married a Latina, and if I did some cooking and didn't clean up, you knows it. Oh, yo, bo. And then I married a Filipina. You best not even be in the kitchen with a Filipina, or not even with around. No. With a Filipina in the house. You better not even be in the kitchen unless you're going to clean up that kitchen. So for those of you thinking about marrying a Filipina, stay out the kitchen. Unless you're ready to clean it up. Now, right now, I don't got no Filipino I have to worry about. So look at those dishes. I can rest and relax and have myself a Budweiser.